Hello and welcome to Malt, Hops and Fiction. Today I'm reviewing a beer from Little Wolf Brewery and it's their wheat ale, Hoppy Wheat. This is a beer that I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about recently from beer reviewers and bloggers, and Little Wolf certainly seems to be a brewery that are doing some really exciting things at the moment. Just having a quick look at the bottle here, it says it's a pale wheat ale brewed with Mosaic hops, and it's got a really nice artwork around the outside of the label there. Really cool stuff. Little Wolf recently did a sort of redesign of their brand, and I really like this artwork that they've got on here. So let's pour this beer out into a glass and take a look. This beer is a 5% ABV, so in that nice sessionable range. So this beer is a nice golden colour, slightly hazy, white head, about half a finger, sort of moderate carbonation. Let's give it a quick swirl. So the aroma is really nice and fruity, hoppy. A lot of mango and tropical fruit notes. That's typical of the hops they've used in this beer, which is Mosaic. I think also a slight citrusy note, a bit of berry, really nice bold hoppy nose, very fruity. Like that a lot. Let's have a taste. Lovely crisp, refreshing taste. It's a little bit dry, slightly bitter, very slightly bitter. Bit of sweetness there. Picking up a little bit of honey flavour there. It did mention honey on the bottle, but I wasn't really picking that up on the nose. But now, but after sipping, I'm getting a little bit of that honey coming through. I love a nice, refreshing summer beer, and I think this fills that role really great. Oh, that really is a delicious beer. Certainly worthy of all the praise I've been hearing for it recently. And every now and again you taste a beer where you think this could well become a regular beer, something I'm going to return to a lot. And I think this is certainly an example of that from Little Wolf. They recently went into a partnership with Devil's Peak Brewery, and hopefully that'll help them to grow, get their beer in more shops, get more people drinking it, because it's really, really good stuff. And certainly this is a beer that I think people are going to really, really enjoy. Now, in terms of a book that I'm going to recommend with this beer, I've gone for Ice Cold and Alex. And now this is a book set during World War II, and I love a good World War II story. And this one has a particular connection to beer. And it's a story about a group of British soldiers and a couple of nurses who driving across the desert in North Africa trying to get to Alexandria. And one of the characters is going on about the ice cold beer that they serve in Alexandria, and they're looking forward to this beer throughout the whole story. And at the end there's this kind of famous scene where these characters are sitting at this bar in Alexandria drinking this beer. And in fact this book was made into a movie, and that scene at the end, drinking beer in the bar, has become a sort of iconic scene, especially in the UK. I remember hearing a lot about this film when I was over there a number of years ago.
Worth waiting for.
And certainly if those characters were drinking this beer, they would have enjoyed it even more. This is a great beer that I can imagine really craving on a hot day, and especially trekking through the desert in this old ambulance. This beer would certainly be in the back of my mind. So this Hoppy Wheat from Little Wolf, a really thirst quenching beer, go down great in a hot bar in Alexandria, and certainly any occasion where you're wanting to enjoy a nice sessionable light beer that's really refreshing and really tasty. It's got that lovely hop aroma, the fruitiness from the Mosaic hops. Really highly recommended. I'm going to rate this beer 4 out of 5. I think it's a really great beer, and kudos to Little Wolf Brewery for this beer. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Come follow me on Twitter and on Facebook, and join me for another beer review soon. This was the Hoppy Wheat from Little Wolf Brewery, and until next time, cheers!